Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. We are back with another live stream, and of course we are playing some Final Fantasy XIV and continuing Zowo's journey. For the record, as to what we did last time on Wednesday, we primarily focused on getting the some side quests done. Specifically, we went ahead and unlocked the newest beast tribe, that of course being the Kojin. And then after we completed the while we were also completing the Kojin, we also unlocked another custom delivery with Kurenai. We did Kurenai's quest line, which was fun. So yeah, we are slowly but surely getting through this. But yeah, today we are going to be focusing primarily on getting the MSQ done, and then once we have finished the MSQ, well, as we go through, we'll obviously do the blue quest and such and so forth. I am a bit concerned that Monk is a little bit lagging behind, but we'll see what happens. Ah, Zowo, I'm glad to see you, that you two put thought into your garments, given the covert nature of our activities. Wait, what? How is this? Wait, what? I'm confused. What? I should think my reason obvious. To enter the village while wearing the garb of a shinobi would be beyond reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants. Zowo is our leader, and we are her assistants. Are there any objections? I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Then without further ado, let us begin. I'm more confused with like how she sees this as being in disguise. Clearly I'm a samurai. I don't know. It's weird. Weren't you the ones who came with the general? No? I see my mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Namai again. Though the Imperials never sealed our borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding Yansha ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may have noticed, but we lack a great many things. It was not much better before. True, but it has only gotten worse. Maybe I should go into the Azem step just to, I don't know. We might make it all the way to there before this, because I know that like about half of this place is up here, and I think if we look at this to the west, yeah, I think a lot of it's up there is the problem. Unless I'm mistaken, because the thing is, like, they could just give us flight, like, before we do this, but I don't know. It's whatever. I am trying to be a little bit quieter, just to, like, retrain my voice. If you guys do notice that, I can adjust the volume if I need to, but I want to be a little bit quieter to, like, get back into the mode for it tonight. I'm going to be really trying to lower my voice throughout the entirety of tonight's stream. You, a merchant, forgive me my skepticism, but you strike me less a woman of commerce and more a common sellsword. That's does little to assuage my doubts. And if anything makes me clutch my coin purse tighter. Oh, that's funny. I stand corrected. You are such a warm and cordial nature. Okay. Okay, that's fun. But yeah. So again, I think I've mentioned this a few times at this point. Due to the fact that it's gonna be really freaking late um, during tonight's stream, we're not going to talk to. We're going to. I might even mute myself so that the only thing that you'll see is my face. But we'll see. Foreign peddlers in my. Whatever it is you sell, I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yansha that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzon, had they not all died in battle or in the purges. There's the Domin Enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Moon gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. A traveling merchant. With meat, perchance? Bah, better not to know when I have so little coin. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not the Lupin. Surely you have not been long in Yansha, else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but your memories of such times fade with each passing with every passing day, as others will tell you. Part of me wonders, actually, if a version of the Lupin are going to be the other beast tribe, or one of the other beast tribes in the New World, in Evercold. That could be really fun. Because right now we don't have anyone who's here. The Lupin are just the Lupin are kind of just there, and we don't really know that much about them. I do think so. Obviously, I think that the cats are going to be one of the beast tribes. I think that that's an easy assessment to make. And then after that, we don't really know much else. We'll probably see a lot more tonight. With stuff like that, trailers and stuff like that. We'll see. Zowo, what have you learned? Lisa and I encountered much the same. They have been pushed beyond the brink. I expect frustration and dissolution, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return, and without him. Let us not lose hope. Though the situation in Amai is bleak, mayhap it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lisa and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Zowo, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given into despair. Oh, Blue Quest. Let's see which one this is. I hope that this is... the quest we're currently on is 64, so I assume that this would be also. Yeah, these are 64. So we might wait on doing these until a little bit later. So we can get the... I'll like, level up Monk a little bit more. You know, actually... Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. It's hard to say at this point. Southwest. 334 to the south. That's not far. I'm not sure. 274 to the west. That feels like it's gotta be up here. $236 to the west. 206 to the southwest. 189 to the southwest. this. Yeah, I had a feeling it was going to be up here. Okay. So, for the record, as to why the map is already so explored, there is a... the fishing quest actually takes you over here. So, yeah, you have to do, like, some things in order to unlock it. But, yeah. Let's see here. Southeast. So I'm thinking like here-ish. Probably less, actually. Whee! Boom. Recover healing. Yeah. 387 to the south. I kind of figured that it was going to be like here-ish. I think this is like here. I don't know. Alright. There's a fight. What am I doing out here? Oh, looking for flowers. I need some for my parents' grave. The ones my brother and I usually bring are yellow because it was my mother's favorite color. You haven't seen any, have you? Hungry caterpillar. Nice. How is my chocobo doing? Still has a ways to go, unfortunately. Only yellow ones will do. Mother wouldn't have it wanted anything else. Like these? Oh, you found some. Thank you so much, miss. That's twice you saved me now. If you have some time to spare, maybe you could come with me. I'm sure Mother and Father would want to meet the woman who showed me such kindness. We buried them on a cliff to the west of the village. There's a path through the terraces. I'll show you. Maybe we'll run a quick normal, or quick MSQ, or not MSQ. We'll run a quick front line, maybe. And that will help us get, how is that doing? That's fine. Okay. I thought I had more. Maybe, yeah, I think we might run a quick front line to try and get Monk up a little bit higher. But we'll see. The thing is, like, Monk needs to be, like, significantly higher than Samurai does, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that queue going. Front line. There we go. Back to Samurai. We're here. Just give me a moment to put down the flowers and I'll introduce you. They love to meet travelers and hear tales of faraway places. Maybe you could tell them one about your homeland. Azami! Azami! Are you there? Azami! What the? You should not be here. Get away from my sister. Don't be so rude. She saved me from the monsters. Brother, she even helped me pick flowers for Mother and Father. Go back to the village, now. You're scaring me. I said go. Stay inside and lock the door until I return. Don't think me ungrateful. My sister is the only family I have. If you saved her, then thank you. But it changes nothing. I asked you to leave, and now I'm asking you again. I'm not going to report you to the Imperials or anything stupid like that. But it's too dangerous for you to stay here, so please, I'm begging you, just leave us alone. She said your parents were buried here. So she told you, did she? Yes, that's right. My mother and father believed in the rebellion. They left to fight for Lord Cotton. They came home on a cart driven by Imperial soldiers. The soldiers demanded that the families of insurgents present themselves, or else they'd burn the whole village to the ground. So we did. What choice did we have? They beat us in the village square with their hands, with sticks, with anything. They kicked us while we would lay on the ground, begging for mercy. They made us denounce my mother and father, call them fools, call them traitors, say they deserved to die. I heard them laugh, but I dared not look up. One leaned close and whispered in my ear what he'd do to my sister if they had to come back. They're gone, but they're never far. All it takes is the wrong word in the wrong ear, and they'll return, and then I'll have to dig another grave if I'm lucky. Whatever you came here to do, leave us out of it. If you want to fight the Imperials, go and fight them on your own. You can't help us. No one can. This is all we've got, so please don't take it from us. Unfortunately, that's how people in power rule, with fear. You are coming at a good time, Zowo. We but recently completed our inquiries. What of yours? I was not aware of these events. The boy, Issei, he told you all of this? Such disgraceful, despicable crimes. If I knew the men responsible, I would not hesitate to cut them down and... Forgive me. That outburst was unbecoming. The more I learn of the Imperial's actions in my absence, the more difficult I find it to marshal my emotions. Oh, sorry. Oh. Could Lord Heen have foreseen this? That our people's spirits would be broken so. Though at first I scoffed at his pronouncement, it feels all too possible now that he might resolve to surrender himself. Surrendering himself isn't going to do anything. These aren't... Oh, maybe they are starting to get better. I don't know, maybe I should have looked a little bit closer at that. Despite everything we have seen and learned, I refuse to renounce this cause. We should return to the House of the Fierce and consult with our comrades. Perhaps together we might... Did you hear that? Quickly, we must find a place to hide. Where's... Oh, there they are. Okay.
Imperials.
Frickin' Imperials. Imperial scum.
Why are you milling about like a pack of slack-jawed mongrels? Form a line! Now! Finally. I come before you today to deliver an announcement of the highest import. So listen well. While on a charitable mission to Isari village, the acting viceroy and her personal guard came under attack from Confederate forces. This brazen, unconscionable act cannot and will not go unanswered. As loyal subjects of the Empire who enjoy her safety and prosperity, you have a duty to defend her as well. There is no cause for alarm. We have no intention of sending ill-trained fodder to the front line. Those who are selected will be expected to perform rudimentary tasks, cleaning and maintenance and so forth. You will serve only as long as you are needed. Afterwards, you'll be free to return to your homes. You first.
These frickin'...
The Empire has no pressing need of cleaners. This is but a thinly veiled attempt to intimidate those who supported the Confederacy's actions, and isolate any whose loyalty they already suspect.
And lastly, you. That should suffice for now.
Don't worry, I will be back before you know it. Listen to the elders while I'm away, and do not play outside the village. Everything is going to be fine. I love you, all right? Remember that I love you.
Frickin' Imperial scum.
thank you for your cooperation. Rest assured that this will all be over very soon, once the Confederacy has been made to pay our own ruby tithe.
Oh, fuck.
There's no telling what might happen to those people. We have to help them.
And we shall. But before all else, we must needs ascertain their destination. I doubt this is the first village the Garleans have visited, nor is it like to be the last.
No.
I will track these men. Will you help me?
Of course. We
Pray
take down
return
these
to our
bastards.
headquarters and tell the others what you saw here. Should we have need of reinforcements, I would know that they are ready.
But
Oh,
I should be going with you. I came here to fight.
Soon enough, Lise. Soon enough. For now, we must proceed with caution.
I know that. I do. It's just... when I saw them rounding those people up...
I think we might have
Look,
to...
if anything happens, anything at all, you'd better call for us. I mean it, Yugiri. Anything at all.
They do not give you nearly enough time, because, like, if a quest is going on, you can't really skip it, is, like, the big thing. Just barely made it. Wow, that was insane. That was kind of insane. Oh, did my camera freeze? My camera froze. That's fun. Alright. You know what? While we're... let's do that. Who's the Lawfell screaming? No, there's probably somewhere. Let's go Black Mage, I think. We do need to practice. We do need to do more stuff as Black Mage, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I think one thing that is going to be very important as we go is I want to try and get I do want to try and get everyone up to 70. But it's going to take a while, unfortunately, to do that. I at least want to get the standard classes up to 70. Because the role quests specifically are so important. I wish that I could, like, the role quests starting in Shadowbringers and moving onward into Endwalker, and then into Dawn Trail. Dawn Trail, I think, is probably the least important of them. Really, none of them were actually here. That's annoying. But yeah. I think Dawn Trails were the least important. Like, they're fine. I feel like, specifically, I want, like, the Endwalker ones felt really important because they're, like, specifically dealing with, people who are, they kind of help to, reinforce the idea, at least, that, this is a worldwide situation in Endwalker, and you don't really get that in a lot of the other things. The crafting and gathering ones don't really have that same feeling ever, because I don't think they're even really specifically. I don't even know if you can't do them for a little while. I don't think. But the Endwalker ones specifically are very, very tied to the story. The Endwalker ones are really tied to the story. Shadowbringers are to a certain degree, but it's more to, like, give detail into, like, the other characters that we don't really get to see all that much. That's fine. Finally, we get some nodes on our side. Did I go past someone? I don't think I did. I want to be kind of like mid lines. It's like the big thing. Because dang it. Couldn't get away fast enough. Unfortunately, it's adders, most offensive. These guys are kicking our asses, unfortunately. Like, it's not even for lack of trying. Like, we're actually, like, doing pretty well, all things considered. Part of it is just due to the fact that we've been fighting an uphill battle this entire time. Ah, I can't target. I wish they could, like, properly look at, like, your statistics during a match. Unless you can. Is there a way that you can? Hopefully that was enough for people to realize that it was being attacked. So, yeah, it was. Good. They were able to handle him. I managed to keep him from actually claiming the thing, and then they managed to get him away. We need to head south. Oh, I keep doing that. So since Holobali has the random on here, I keep going there instead. I should probably put like I should probably put something that is actually something I want to ride in that spot, just to help myself out a little bit. We push up towards red. I don't think we'll be able to claim that one, but getting some extra damage done to them is probably a good idea. Oh, wait, actually, nope. Just stay on the southern ones. Defend these like our lives depend on them. I think that's probably the best option. Like, we can keep attacking red, but it's just... Red's going down. We're going up, so maybe. we could win it, but it's gonna be close. The thing is, like, this is yellows, pretty much guaranteed. If we go west and take it from them, we're gonna have to be fighting pretty much all the way. But the advantage with that is that they're gonna be having to fight us as well. Nope, there's the Maelstrom win. Yeah, it could have been closer. Alright. How did we do? Did we get, a level up? No, but we're close. We're really freaking close. We could probably do, as a monk, take care of these, but... honestly, let's see. We're so close. Maybe we can accept these. I have lost my grandchild. Please help me search for him. He was right next to me until a short while ago. I cannot believe I lost sight of him so easily. He was asking a lot of questions about the One River. Perhaps he went there searching for something. Though I truly hope that is not the case. I have heard a group of Lupin looters roams the area of late. Please search along the One River for my grandson. I shall continue my search for him here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take care of these blue quests, I think. As all 4 of them. Yeah. Wait, is that all of them? Wow, this is all of them. That's fun. So I guess we will have flight here before we get to the other side. Could I ask you to help with a problem of mine? It concerns water serpents that have recently infested the One River. They used to only be found further to the west, but for one reason or another, some have found their way closer to Namai. If prepared properly, they are quite delectable. However, they are far more in the river than one could ever hope to cook. No, their numbers must be controlled by other means. Please slay a few of them for me, enough to stop them from taking the whole river for their own. Oh, and should you happen to get your hands on a few of their livers, please deliver them to my husband, Sente. You'll find him at the Drunken Toad to the east. Okay. You have doubtless already taken in the paddy fields that fill Namai. We rice farmers consider our paddies as children. They certainly require just as much attention. There is rarely a day we can do that we do not worry about pests or something else that might do our fields harm. If you would like to know more about our life in our village, why don't you try helping out us tend to the paddies? Speak with my husband, Agate. I know he will be glad for any help he can get. Okay. And then the fisher. Hello there, traveler. I require your help if you have the time. While I belong to the Doman Liberation Front, I am also a proud resident of Namai, with my own responsibilities to the village. I have been told to guard this spring, and under no circumstances am I to leave my post. However, there is another job related to the village that I need taken care of. I was hoping you might do it in my stead. Here, take this liquid and sprinkle it around the area over there. You have my thanks. Okay. So yeah, we'll take care of these. This will probably get us up to 64 before we even finish this, but we'll see. Hopefully these will get us up to 64 before we finish them, because we will need to do some fighting, I think. Maybe if we do this... Yeah, maybe we'll do this fate. See what happens. Oh, I might need to step away to get some water in a sec here. What the... Where is this? How do you even get up here? Ah, there's the way up. If I can get up here. I thought this was a way up. Yeah, it is. Okay. That's a... Okay, I didn't realize that they targeted you. Ah, frick me. I'm gonna die. Ah, my gosh. Dagnabbit. I should have just... Maybe I shouldn't have dealt with that. Those guys were a lot tougher than they should have been, honestly. Would you help me tend my fields? You would help me tend my fields. That sounds fantastic to me. There aren't too many young folk left in the village, and rice farming is hard work, let me tell you. Firstly, I would have you remove arrowheads from my fields. It's a pesky weed that inhabits the growth of rice plants. Come speak to me again once you're done. I see you have worked up quite the sweat. Thanks for helping. Namai is actually a local term for the arrowhead. Namai is actually a local term for the arrowhead. It does make you wonder just who thought naming a village after a weed was such a good idea. Next, we need to deal with the pests that lurk in the patties. Though it will not be a job per se. We shall use the house sparrows I have trained for the task. I keep them in the bird cage. Please set them free near the paddy fields. I did not read what that last bit said. Thank you so much for your help. I will not be needing to worry about the pest for the time being. I have told my wife to give you some compensation for your troubles. Go on ahead and talk to her. I still have work to be taken care of here. Okay. So that takes care of that. I believe this should be this thing. There's not, like, better gear than I have right now. But this stuff should start being better gear now. If we go and grab the remaining Aether Currents, maybe that'll get us over 64. Yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can do about that. Aether Compass. 373 to the south. Ignore Yugiri for now. To the south, I should be able to start seeing it soon. 233, 212, 194, 177, 106, 142. Well, there's the grandson, 91. Okay, there's the so we talked to the grandson. Grandfather's looking for me, you say? But I cannot go back just yet. I'm still searching for that which was taken from me. I was minding my own business, gathering mugworts, when some nasty lupins stole them right out of my hands. Would you ask the lupin if they would give me back my plants? You'll find them on the other side of the river. In other words, kill them. Here, let's have this. There we go. One more of one of these guys. Okay, that's 2 down. Is this where Lupin looters are? Oh, and we should also find the remaining Aether Currents. 374 to the south. Okay, so we'll go for that in a sec. You won't have us return some insignificant child's mugworts. Do not make me laugh. This whole area belongs to us, including any plants that may happen to be plucked by a child of man. Okay, we'll go back to you in a sec, but for now, let's see if we can find this. To the west. Oh, okay, so that's one over here. I think it's... Is it up there? Is that what it is? Or am I misremembering? I don't think it's up there, because I don't think you can actually get up there until afterwards. Until you have light. 153... 131... 104... 89... 70... Ah, there it is. Southeast, so probably across back across the river, probably like here-ish, somewhere near the assholes is my guess. 510 to the southeast. Of course. Is it up there, maybe? I'm assuming it's got to be up here. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, are we just... We'll just need to get the, I think that should be all of the Aether Currents, right? Yeah, that's all of the ground Aether Currents. You know what, let's just kill this guy as well. Oh, it's the those are the prisoners. Okay. Alright, so we'll swim around and then we'll go up here, take care of that. Maybe I should get over here. I don't know. Exploring doesn't give like a huge amount of experience, but it does give a little bit, so I might do that. I don't know. I think that, like, one fate. If I can complete one fate, I think that we get that done. And it might be best... How there's not much time on that one. But, yeah. Maybe we can do this one? Here's your mugwort. Well, thank you so much. I was trying to collect plants to make some medicine. I read about one in my grandfather's botany books. There's so many sick people in the village, I just wanted to help. There's one more thing I need for the medicine, waterweed. I tried to fish some out of the river earlier with a pole, but I didn't have much luck. Could you get some for me? Okay. This is kind of their way of being like, hey, remember that you can dive in certain areas. Even though I've already been here and taken care of this, but, you know. But yeah, one thing about the, role quests and the, well, specifically the crafting role quests, or, crafting gathering role quests, and, the crafting gathering classes, is that oftentimes they'll expect you to be, like, able to do, to go to certain zones, even if you're not able to. I think part of it's because they expect people to get through all, like, the story first and then do crafters and gatherers, which is not necessarily the best option. Yay, now I have everything I need. I will go back to grandfather now. Thank you for your help. Okay. So let's go do this fate. And then we'll go ahead and grab this and turn all of these side quests in, I think. I think that'll be the best option. Hopefully one fate, like I said, should get us up to 64. Oh, it's one of these ones. That sucks. Okay. We need at least 10, I think. I usually go for 20 when I'm doing these, when I'm doing the high level ones. But also, like, you don't get too many of those comparatively. So yeah, let's get 10. See where that leaves us when it comes to this. Okay, yeah. So go for 20. Okay. Good to know. Always go for 20. I think like 10 is considered the minimum to get gold for most of these, because they expect well, maybe not 10. I don't know. It's hard to say, because a lot of the later ones, like, there's so many people doing them. Okay, we're at 4. We need one more after this. I think that should get us to 20. Yep, that was it. Okay. We'll see what happens. I hope that's enough to get us over. Please be enough, please be enough, please be enough. This should finish in just a bit. 20 seconds, give or take. So probably once I finish, I take care of this, I should get the experience. Alright. I'm gonna start going over to this one, I think. No, it does not get us over. That sucks. Maybe we can do this one, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it will do something. This is almost done, so it's probably not going to give us enough experience, but it's fine. Can you even get up there? No, I don't think you can. Yeah, it's the tigers. Okay. Hey, it's Latios. Hi, Latios. Ah, so close. I'm only like 100,000 away from from finishing this off. Ugh. There's got to be one more fate. Maybe that one. I'm so close, but I'm so far. I don't know. I need to do in order to get this done, I need to get the frickin' fate done, and then it's just, ugh. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe doing this last fate will actually get me over, but I don't know. But we're so close. We're so close. And also with the experience boost that having a mentor helps. Oh, cool. One right here. How nice. So if this one doesn't work out, then we can do that one. Oh, Forlorn Maiden. Hello. Ah, I'm dying. I'm dead. Not used to being a... Oh. Ooh. Oh, I see what happened. Okay. You got out of the area. Monsieur Detective. Thank you. We did it! But yeah, still very, very close. So yeah, if we do that one, I should get to 64, and then I can go turn those quests in. You survived! We survived! Or do we want to do the... Maybe we do to catch a weasel, actually. That might be better. I say we do the, to catch a weasel. I think that's probably the better one. That one should go by faster, I think. Ooh, Forlorn Maiden. That's twice. That's insane. There we go. Da 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 da. Oh, cool. Riddle of Earth. So now I have a heal. Thank you very much. All right, back to the town. Turn in these quests, and then we can continue the MSQ. Oh, yeah. Royce. My grandson is at last returned. He told me all about how you helped him gather ingredients he needed to make medicine. Well, I'm glad he has grown to be such a kind-hearted boy. There's still much he need learn about discipline and manners. However, those Lupin should really know better than to steal from a mere child. Their race was once famed for being loyal vassals to some Doma mighty warlords. When Doma was crushed by the Empire, some of them managed to escape, choosing to live as bandits. It pains me to see a race once so proud fall so low. Something else we have Garlemald to thank for, I suppose. Earrings are never good. So are you going to be watching the FanFest tonight? Hello again. I do hope the work was not too hard on you. It is not an easy job, but the sense of satisfaction when you are able to taste the very rice you've reaped. Words do not do the sensation justice. Harvest is still a long way off, but we are ready to put the work in. All we need is a little help from the weather, and things will be fine. Oh my, I almost forgot. Here's your payment for today. Yeah, none of those are ever going to be better. Oh, ay. Fish already? Fantastic. No doubt you are wondering why, just why that liquid smells so foul. Well, it's made from a mix of pungent ingredients, animal innards, resin, and garlic, to name but a few. It does a fantastic job keeping the beasts at bay. Once, one of my fellow rebels taught me how to make it. Oh, and you will want to give your clothes, let's you see, three thorough scrubbings to out how to do it. I can't speak. All right, and then the MSQ does not give the flight access yet, but it shouldn't take me too long. Big dragon. Big robot dragon. Do you have business with me, traveler? Here, have some of the serpent livers. Water serpent livers, but why did you think to bring these to me? My wife put you up to it, did she? My sincerest thanks. She'll boil these and eat them shortly. Back in the day when I made my living transporting rice up and down the river, I used to slay any water serpents I saw and take them home to cook. Of course, that all stopped once the Empire blocked off the one river. It is thanks to nature and kind strangers like you that I'm able to put food on my table these days. Thank you so much. All right, and there we go. Back to Namai, and then we can focus on the main story quest. But yeah. So for the record, Latios, I will be live streaming FanFest, watching it live. However, I'm going to be extremely quiet because holy crap, it's going to be really annoying. Oh, did I make sure I'm in the sync before I switch? There we go. But yeah, I'm going to be watching the live letter on stream. So, yeah, it is so freaking early here. Holy crap. I think it's like 4 o'clock a.m. for you. For us, it's 1. Given the circumstances, we must make every effort to refrain from needless violence. Here, it is a shinobi's tool for when more discreet approach is required. Use it with these darts. They are coated with an alchemical reagent that induces a deep sleep. There are soldiers patrolling the area, patrolling ahead. When circumstances different, we can engage them directly, but for the villagers' sake, we dare not risk it. Yeah. We will use our blowguns to incapacitate them, regardless of your familiarity with such weapons. You are a veteran warrior, and I'm sure it will come naturally to you. Nevertheless, practice is in order. Practice? Practice? You expect me to need practice? The soldier on the hill below. Take aim and fire. If the dart finds its mark, he should fall within moments. Also, I think I might have... I talked about this yesterday, but I did not... I'm pretty sure you didn't see that stream. The next few streams... starting next week, and probably going forward, my stream schedule is probably going to be changing. I don't know exactly when it'll be changing, but hopefully it should be changing soon. And how it will be changing, I don't know how it's going to change. Well done, my friend. Now give me your map. There is a vantage point from which you may observe the fire upon observe and fire upon the other soldiers. Worry not, I shall be with you every step of the way, keeping watch for other patrols. We shall speak again on the other side of the river. That one was loud. Where's the last one? Ah, there he is. The last Imperial soldier comes. Yep. Let's go see Yuri. Rendezvous with you, Yuri. Did that? No, it did not level up. Okay. So I need to do... should probably do some more crystalline conflict at some point, just so I can get that done. But, yeah. Hey, Gary. Excellent work, Zowo. They appear to be none the wiser. The villagers are being held in the castrum to the south, Fulminus. Once it was a base of operations for the Garlean occupation, until 10 or so years ago, when they relocated to Doma Castle. Now the castrum serves as little more than a storage facility. I spy 2 sentries near the gate. As you have proven yourself to have impeccable aim, I would ask that you incapacitate them, and this very hill should afford you a clear shot. Is it? I think this might be a duty. I think it might be a duty soon. I'm not sure. We'll see. That's one. Oh, shit. Is this gonna be a voice cutscene? Oh, no, no cutscene. Okay. A fine work, Zowo. You have a gift for the ways of the shinobi. The way is clear. Let us move closer and see what has become of the villagers. Sir, the On from the other villages are assembled for inspection. Very good. I will address them personally. Attention! Shortly you will be transported to a facility on the distant shore. Your duties, as you have been previously informed, will be rudimentary in nature. More specifically, you will be tasked with the repair and maintenance of various arms and armaments, as well as Magitech devices. Magitech? But we're farmers. We don't know the first thing about Magitech. It'd take us months, if not years, to learn how to do that kind of work. The material in question was damaged when your kith and kin rose up in rebellion. Therefore, you bear responsibility for its repair. If you cannot perform your duties, you will learn how. And if you cannot learn how, then your villages may find themselves at the mercy of the Confederacy and other radical elements. Is that what you want? Deal with this rabble. I am needed at the castle. Frickin' Imperial scum. This is no temporary measure. Those men and women will die in servitude. Once they are taken to the other facility, it will be too late. If we are to intervene, we must do so now. Agreed? Then let us be about it. So, yeah. None of those are really helpful right this second. Despite the urgency of the situation, we must still proceed with the utmost caution to ensure the safety of the villagers. To wit, we must infiltrate the castrum without raising the alarm. I will deal with any soldiers near the entrance. Stand watch for others approaching from the north until you hear my signal. Oh, look, a fate. Let's do that fate really quick. Why not? Oh, I was trying to do the other one. Oh my gosh, you are nearly dead. Cool. Alright. Back to the quest. Yeah, I mostly wanted to do that so that the we used our thingy. Well, Samurai's about to go up to 66. For mercy, you spy no Imperial patrols bound for the castrum. A hawk's cry pierces the silence. Yugiri is waiting. I'm assuming this is where the duty starts? Oh, maybe there isn't a duty. I thought there was a duty here. Speak softly, lest the others hear us. What of the outside? Oh, right, this is when we get that outfit. Okay. That is good. We may proceed as planned. These ones shall not wake soon. However, the others are too close to the villagers. Incapacitating them as I did these ones is far too risky. Fortunately, a solution presents itself. I would have you disguise yourself as an Imperial soldier and convince them that a change of the guard is in order. Have you you have your pick of uniforms. They shall not protest. You have chosen one to your liking, then? Excellent. I shall hide these ones where none will find them. Our sleeping beauties have been laid to rest in their bunks. Oh, and while I was in the barracks, I happened to upon these spare uniforms, in case the items you possess in your possession are not to your liking. Yep, there it is. Equip, equip, equip. This Kabuto and Teko should match the Uwagi, Hakama, and Choka in your possession. And with that, you have a full set. I am sure that once you have you change it, it will seem as though it was bespoke. I'm an Imperial soldier now. This is fun. Don't mind me. Just changing of the guard, is it? About bloody time. Just looking at these on is making me depressed. Reminds me of when I was in their shoes, pissing myself in fear. Is it time already? Not that I'm complaining, mind, but I thought the others would be gone longer. I think that's all I need to do for that. And then we'll put these away in the glamour dresser in a bit. These ones shall sleep soundly along with the others. And with that, there is no more soldiers to trouble us. You can dispose of the accursed uniform, too. It is time to guide the villagers to freedom. Alright. Back to my regular stuff. Time to save the villagers. Don't worry, we're here to help you. I thought this was going to have a duty, but I guess it doesn't.
Listen to me, all of you. We have dealt with the Imperials for now, but you must flee this place quickly.
Dealt with them? Oh no. You didn't kill them, did you?
Are you mad? There's no escaping the Empire. Running will only make it worse.
To stay is to die. You know this to be true. Even if you lack the will to fight, surely you have the will to live! Or has that, too, been beaten out of you? Is this what has become of Doma?
Yeah, I think once I finish this cutscene, I'm gonna go grab some water and then I'll be back.
You are Lord Hien's retainer, trained to fight without fear and obey without question. Well, we're not. We're lost and afraid. We hate this, all of this, but we can't do a damn thing to change it. And trying will only make it worse. It's a pathetic existence, but it's all we got. And when people like you come here pretending it can be different, it doesn't help. All right?
Peace, boy. Peace. She came to help, and for that we should be grateful.
Elder, your face.
We all have scars. Some too many to bear. Too many battles. Too much lost. Our friends, our family, even our liege. We who survived are forced to bend the knee, to sell our souls and surrender our dignity. How are we to lift our heads when this shame weighs so heavily upon us? Your courage, your resolve, they are as salt in our wounds.
If they only knew what you would do for them, my lord. You have made your plight clear, and I shall impose my will no more. But know this, brothers and sisters of Doma. For all you have suffered, for all the horror and the ignominy, you are still here. You are still alive. My lord prays you value your life as highly as he does. As for me, I swear by all the Kami in creation that I will free you from this torment, no matter the cost.
If the Imperials come for me, I will tell them we were tricked by an Ori woman.
Tell them whatever you must, to keep your loved ones safe.
Why would you... After everything...
bum, ba, bum. Level 66. How fun that one. Oh, you have... Nice. Okay. Let's see here. So yeah, these are better. Okay. I will get those then. Oh, what am I doing? Apologies, Zowo. I was lost in thought. Mayhap they have the right of it. Mayhap we are fools to be for urging them to rise once more. Yet I believe frick. Yeah, we can do it. Now is not the time. We must finish what we started. I have in my possession a powerful medicine that befuddles the mind and memories. We must administer it to the soldiers ere they wake. The medicine will leave the soldiers confused and unable to clearly recall events. They will suspect that they fell asleep at their posts and be reluctant to discuss it with others. It is not more than a temporary measure, but we dare not kill them for the sake of the villagers. 10 to the last 2 I put to sleep. I shall see to the others. So how long until we get the one thing? Wait, the wind sprites will actually attack you here? Oh. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Just constantly. And there we go. Alright, now we find Yuri. Bam, 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 I said I was gonna go get water, didn't I? I'm gonna do that really quick before I talk to her. I'll just find where she is. Where did she go? Where is she? Isn't she here? Am I dumb? Am I blind? There she is. Okay. Alright. I will be right back, and then we will go ahead and continue this. And I'm actually going to put this on now. So, yeah, be right back. All right, and we are back. Okay. Let's continue this. Yugiri. He a fish.
Forgive me for making you search. It calms me, the sound. It helps me to remember the sway of the ocean when I close my eyes. Despite the many great and noble things I said, in truth I am not of Doma. I was born beneath the waves of the Ruby Sea.
Oh yeah, we know. We met your parents.
To think that you were there, that you even spoke with my mother and father.
I'm surprised we didn't tell her until now.
They are in good health then. The knowledge is of great comfort to me. That I might have the strength to protect my home from the Empire, I left to learn the secrets of the shinobi. Day and night we trained, ever striving to exceed our mental and physical limits. After a time, my skills were recognized, and I was dispatched to assist the Doman Liberation Front. It was then that I met Lord Kaien and his son, and their loyal samurai, Gosetsu. Good men all, brave and true, so clear their eyes, so pure their purpose. Any shinobi would have been proud to serve them, and Doma. But, in the end, I will always be of the sea. Every day, I pray for my home and for the people I left behind, that they might be spared the wages of war and live in peace, untouched by this madness. I confessed this to Lord Hien once. Do you know what he said to me? He said, "Good. We are better for the conviction of our allies, and draw inspiration from their example. What is weak alone may together grow stronger." Never did I lose faith in them. Even when all was lost and I led our people to Eorzea, I clung to the belief that our dream would one day be realized. But when I gazed into those eyes bereft of hope, when those broken men balked at liberty, the dream was shattered.
It will not always be so.
So I pray, and thus do I labor to see a new day dawn, regardless of my misgivings. When all is said and done, we can but carry on, together. An Imperial airship. It is bound for Doma Castle. Quickly, we must rejoin the others.
Yep. All right. Back to the House of the Fierce. Too bad you can't tune to that yet. I don't know. I don't think that we'll be able to attune until after this unlocks, is my guess. But I think we get flight soon. I think maybe, I don't remember. It's been a bit since I've done this, and I think that you're not able to actually fly, because the specific version is, yeah. Daughter of the Deep. Alright. Oh, didn't mean to click on that so fast, but okay. Right, the Imperials are attacking here, I think. What's going on?
There you are. What happened? Are the villagers all right?
We freed them, along with many others. Gosetsu, we spied an airship bound for the castle. Know you aught of it?
Aye, that we do. The Crown Prince is come to Doma.
What?
We suspect this is a result of recent events in Girabania. Our defeat notwithstanding, there appears to be some concern in Garlemald that subversive elements may be rallying in other provinces. Though Yotsuyu governs Doma, Xenos remains the province's anointed viceroy, and it would seem he has come to assess the current situation in person.
If Xenos is here, we must seize this opportunity and kill him.
Would that it were so simple, Lady Yugiri. You may recall that we encountered Xenos at Rolga's Reach. We have seen firsthand what he can do. His power defies explanation. He faced the Alliance, the Resistance, and the Scions, and he defeated us all. We survived and learned from the experience, it is true. But if we are to defeat him, it will not be through simple opportunism. We will require a flawless plan.
We know his strengths. A prodigious swordsman trained from childhood by the finest Imperial tutors, reputed to be without equal on the battlefield, which is why we must not meet him there. Nay, we keep to the shadows, the domain of the shinobi, and thence we strike. You need only give me the chance.
Were this but a matter of personal revenge, I would not presume to bar your path, for I myself crave that same vengeance. But to draw steel against the Emperor's son is a grave decision, and one that will shape our nation's future. Do not forget Lord Hien's words.
What, that we should sheathe our swords if the people lack the will to fight? I will not squander this opportunity. If we do naught, our master's life is forfeit.
Even should you succeed, Xenos' death will not win Doma her freedom. More likely, her doom. Can we defend our people against the Empire's retribution? We few against a legion? Do not be a fool, child.
He is right.
Mayhap I am a fool with foolish dreams of a future that will never be. But I cannot, I will not forsake them!
Yugiri, wait!
What now?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright. I will not pursue her. It is for her to think on our master's words and recognize the futility of her course. At least, those at least are my thoughts upon the matter. Yours may be different. Should you wish to give chase, I will not bar your path. We each have but one life, and it is not to be spent recklessly in pursuit of our goals. I pray she realizes this soon. Yeah, so this area... I don't think this gets its Aethernet until, like, way later, I think. What am I doing? I forgot to switch in town. I'll do that once I get back. Once I get to town. Once I get back to the town, I'll switch back. Bum, 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 bum. Better. Okay. Yugiri. Did Gosetsu send you to stop me? No. Then you came of your own free will. I should be surprised if you agreed with my chosen course. No one else did. But it is not as fanciful as they would have you believe. Scant moments ago, I received the Crown Prince's itinerary from one of our spies in the castle. It would seem that Zenos has no desire to remain in Doma any longer than necessary. He wishes to inspect the moon gates this very eve. His impatience is our advantage. He arrived without warning and gave Yotsuyu no time to prepare. The whole castle is in a state of upheaval. To avoid any delay, he has declined a full escort and will be traveling with no more than a handful of soldiers. The kami could not have blessed us with more auspicious circumstances. I will kill him, Zowo. I will. Not alone. I'll say not alone. But, you know, I know the odds. I know what he is capable of. And that in an open confrontation, I will likely die. But if I do not, if I succeed, then countless lives will be saved. Doma, Alamigo, everything will change. One life that for that world is a price I would pay 1,000 times over. What? What is it? Why are you looking at me like that? Do you mean to join me? Thank you, thank you. I cannot well express what this means to me. We have much to discuss, but we can do so on the way. Yasuka Manor is some distance from here. We must hurry. Stay calm. No one knows you were here. No one knows you saw anything. No one knows you heard two rebels plotting to kill the Crown Prince. Gosh, stupid. You know how this ends. and they only have themselves to blame. You have to tell them you have to. Okay. Off we go. I probably shouldn't be going this way, but that's fine. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Oh look, a B rank. And let's swim across. Get this area explored. Oh, and let's switch to monk just for a sec. When do we unlock the Doman Enclave, though, is my question. It's gotta be soon, right? Ah, there. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. There we go. Papa. Papa. Did they ever do anything with this area? Or is that a dungeon and I'm just not remembering that that's a dungeon? I don't think it's a dungeon. Oh, it is it's Swallow's Compass. Duh, I'm dumb. It's just, they've actually changed these things so that it's not telling you where all the dungeons are right away. Except for, like, that one. Why is Doma Castle lined up but not... I don't know. This is far enough. Let us discuss our plan of attack. Let's get that. Zenos' itinerary is as follows. He will depart from Doma Castle by ship and approach the moon gates. The Magitech field will be deactivated briefly, allowing his vessel to pass. It'll then continue onto these very docks. There, he and his entourage will disembark. As you can see, this area is not ideal for an ambush. Wide open, multiple avenues of escape, the manor is better suited to our needs. Let us split up and search for suitable hiding places. Is there a duty here? I don't know if there is, because I know we don't... Yeah. Fighting Xenos is like, at this point, is just... Yeah. Destination. Here we go. Surrounded by walls and deserted, this location appears to be ideal for concealment. Ah, there you are. From the roof, we would have a clear view of the docks. It is settled. We shall lie in wait here until Xenos arrives. As discussed, if all goes to plan, he shall fall with my first blow. If not, then the two of us will have to engage him in open combat. His escort is of no consequence, which means that we will have a 2-on-1 advantage. Nevertheless, he is not to be underestimated. Oh, it is a duty. Okay, I thought there was a duty soon. Oh, you left first. Cool, thank you. I'll see you in a bit then. All that remains is to wait. I trust you are ready. Let's do this. Let's kick some ass. Of course, we lose. You always lose against Xenos. Until the very end. I mean, technically, you win against him at Doma Castle. Or is it Doma Castle, or is it... whatever the castle is.
He comes.
The village is not far, my lord. If it please you, we shall escort you there directly.
Less a province than a graveyard. The rotting husk of a broken nation devoid of proper sport. But as his radiance wishes...
Yes, of course, my lord. And may I say how terribly sorry we are that you had to come so far.
We labored long to sow the seeds of hatred, of fear, to train them as beasts. Now we shall see the harvest. Let there be savage beasts baying for blood, and not hollow-eyed prey cowering in the dark, or there will be no joy in this hunt.
Oh, she's great.
Ambush!
Shinobi? And me without my brute.
How weak you are. Is this the sum of your hate?
This is only the beginning. For Lord Kayed! For Doma!
Ah!
Mayhap I shall test this new blade of yours. Let us hope it is to my liking, lest your misfortunes compound. Then again, I am loath to expend such effort on the unworthy. Come, earn the honor.
Alright, let's do this. Let's lose this fight. What? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Do we lose? I thought we lost here.
Yeah, all right.
Ugh. Well done, beast. You have earned the right to look on them.
Let us put you to the proof.
No!
Run, beast, run!
We're screwed.
Give me something to remember.
Is this the point where I'm supposed to die? I think this is the point where I'm supposed to die. Or lose, whatever.
Run, beast, run! Don't stop now. I see.
There it is. There's the death. The death. You were destined. Oh, is that this? Is that when this happens?
Ah, I remember you. Al Amigo, the champion of the savages.
Look ye where the sun doth rise, see crimson embers darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall, see azure lost amidst the squall.
Oh, how right I was to spare your life. Hear me, hero. Endure. Survive. Live. For the rush of blood, the time between the seconds, live. The sole pleasure left me in this empty, ephemeral world. Live! You are not worthy.
Get away from them, you imperial dog!
No, don't. You must flee.
We're not going anywhere, do you hear me? We're not running away! What you're doing is stupid and reckless, and I never wanted any part of it, but here we are! I've spent my whole life hating myself. For every time they made me beg, for every time I held my tongue to protect the people I love. And then you came along and reminded me of all the things I never said and never did, and it was even worse. I would have given anything to forget, to walk away, but I knew I'd never be able to live with the guilt. So we came, all of us, for you, for ourselves, for Doma!
Heck yeah.
Death is death, regardless of the reason. Yet you seem determined to die, intruding upon this sacred ground, turning weapons you can scarcely wield upon me. Your lives will not even begin to redress the balance.
How wrong you are! Go, now! Gusetsu, see to Yugiri.
Hey!
I can't see a damn thing. Someone stop them! My lord?
Yay! I don't think we were followed. Gods, I have no idea what was going through that man's head, but I'm heartily glad he decided to leave. Oh, and don't thank us. Thank Alphino. He's at the House of the Fierce, patiently awaiting your gratitude. You should have seen the way he turned pale when he heard about Yugiri's plan, and how you, of all people, had decided to help her. He was in such a panic, barking orders and calling for a squadron to be assembled. As were you. I was rather composed, as I recall, though that is neither here nor there. Can you believe it? We faced the Crown Prince himself, and lived to tell the tale. You've no idea what this means for us. Everyone's talking about getting more weapons and armor, and we're not going to stop until we've taken back our homeland. Ah, right. Getting a bit ahead of ourselves, aren't we? We've got wounded to tend to first. We should get back to the village. Let's just teleport. So yeah, when does the Doman Enclave unlock? I don't remember. I think it's pretty late, I think. Bam, 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 bam. How are you feeling after fighting that demon? I can only imagine. I suppose I ought to apologize to you for, you know. Anyway, thank you for not giving up on us. The shinobi too.
How are you feeling, my lady?
Much the better for my comrades' ministrations and your most generous hospitality. You need not worry.
Good. If there is anything else we can do for the two of you, anything at all, just ask.
they're any harder and you're like to burn a hole in them, go and say your piece, for goodness sake.
I've got nothing more to say to them. I'm going to find out how the others are getting on.
Gosetsu, Mistress Alize, I owe you an apology. I acted with reckless disregard for my own safety, and endangered I know not how many others in so doing. Scorning your wise counsel, I knowingly defied our master's wishes, and left you no choice but to follow suit.
Nonsense. I followed our master's wishes to the letter. Consider once more his words, and the intent therein. In offering his head, he but sought to shield his people from harm, loyal retainers included. You must value your life more highly, Shadow Walker.
On the other hand, your recklessness did serve as an inspiration to many. Mayhap you should not be so hard on yourself. In any event, if you must apologize profusely, it seems only right that you expend as much effort thanking the one person who supported your plan from the first.
I mean, I mostly didn't want her to go alone.
That it does. There are no words which will suffice. But thank you.
And there they are!
12 be praised. When I learned of your rather questionable plot to assassinate Xenos, I feared we would need to recruit a new primal slayer.
I'm sorry we couldn't be there. Alize made me swear to stay behind no matter what. I think she was worried I'd hurl myself at Xenos the moment I set eyes on him.
What? You'll forgive me for changing the subject, but now would seem a good time to discuss where we go from here. Though the Empire has yet to retaliate, the fact remains that we have revealed our presence and signaled our intentions in so doing. It is only a matter of time before the Imperials move against us. Given that we lack the strength to oppose them, 'tis plain some manner of brilliant stratagem is required. Therefore, I yield the floor to the preeminent tactician of our time, with whom I was privileged to share a room.
Oh, she's great.
If you insist. While in Kagane, we debated a number of approaches and were eventually forced to concede that we cannot look to the Alliance for aid. Even were it possible to ferry sufficient forces and materiel from Eorzea in a timely manner, such a massive undertaking would not long escape the attention of the Empire. It would be a miracle if our ships reached the shore. Fortunately, according to Tataru and Hancock's intelligence, the Empire has withdrawn most of its forces from Doma in the past year, leaving her relatively unguarded. That being the case, a popular uprising, spearheaded by the full might of the Doman Liberation Front, may feasibly be sufficient to threaten the seat of provincial government, namely Doma Castle. 'Twould be rather easier said than done, of course, but I have seen worse plans prevail.
Then we must needs meet with Lord Hien and convince him to return, for there is no surer way to inspire our people to rise up as one. He desired proof of his subjects' conviction, and they have provided it, through no lesser deed than openly opposing Xenos himself.
It will work. It has to work. And next time, we will defeat him.
Let's do this. Yay! Okay. Speak to my comrades. Alpha No, Alize, how you doing? The beloved king returning to urge his countrymen to rise up in rebellion. Not a story you'd ever hear in Charlene or Ul'dah, is it? Not in those words, perhaps, but no land's people is so cynical to be wholly immune to inspiration. Singular individuals have the power to move hearts and minds no matter what they do. Doubtless you speak from personal experience. As much as Lord Hien intrigues us, Zowo, there are vital tasks to attend to here. Preparations for the inevitable assault on Doma Castle, for one. There's also the matter of coordinating our efforts with the Confederacy and our comrades in Kugane. Dealing with this troublesome Aetheryte. I could go on, but you understand. You'll be traveling to the Azem Steppe. I will be traveling to the Azem Steppes, Zowo. I found Lord Hien once before, and I'm confident I can do the same again. Moreover, it was to me whom he put the question of Doma's resolve. I feel it my duty to deliver him to our people's reply. Our countrymen's deeds speak for themselves. Lord Hien cannot deny the truth of their hearts. Too long has it been since I looked on his face. It would be a great comfort to see him again, and no small comfort if you were to join us in the search, I should add. I wonder what kind of man Hien is. From what I heard, he's about the same age as me, and then there's Fordola, who isn't a whole lot younger than us both. Like her, he was born and raised in an imperial province. This is all he's ever known, but unlike her, he chose to do something about it. I want to meet him. I want to know why. Maybe if I understand, it'll help me to understand a lot of other things. Alright, back to Alphino. We're so close to flight. Alphino! Aye, so it goes. We all have our responsibilities. We shall depart for the Azem Steppe at once. You will be joining us, Zowo? Yep. For our part, we shall do what we can to aid the Doman Liberation Front in your absence. We will refrain from conducting any large-scale operations in your absence, and instead devote our energies to bolstering our ranks and retraining our new recruits. When you return, we will be ready for war. If anything happens, if you need us to come back sooner, you'd better contact us. Noble sacrifices are a last resort, remember. Follow me, my friends. We have many moms to travel before we reach the reunion. I can't speak. Wait, don't leave yet. Here, take these for the road. It's simple fare, but it's the least we can do for you after what you did for us. It may be stupid and naive of me to say this, but I will. When you come back, we'll finish what we started. We'll beat the Imperials and we'll win our freedom. So don't keep us waiting too long. You got it. I don't think we will be able to get to the dungeon at level 65. I mean, it might. We might be able to. Meanwhile, the keep of Doma Castle.
I would expect no less of Bahamut's conqueror.
Prepare the airship. His Radiance will not object. We have fulfilled our obligations here. I would see this prize for myself.
Wait, is that cutscene different if you done the Bahamut questline?
Do you understand why I appointed you to act in my stead? You, whose only accomplishment was to whisper the right words in the right ear. Because of your petty hatreds. They render you the perfect instrument to bleed your kinsman of hope. To make an example of Doma, such as was ordered.
Dun dun dun.
Listen well. If you yield Doma to the rebels, you will not be given another chance to beg forgiveness. Do your duty now.
No, I know. I know it's not Doma Castle. It's the... I was saying that I don't think that we'll get to the level 65 dungeon today, is what I was trying to say. Yeah, Doma Castle's like level 70, isn't it?
Oh, are you all right, my lady? That was uncalled for. Oh!
They say your Eorzean is helping the rebels. I want her dead. I want her friends dead. I want the heads of everyone she knows and loves mounted on the castle walls.
Oh, Doma Castle's 67. Okay, I thought it was higher for some reason.
You mean I can finally go after her? I've been waiting for this chance. I promise you, my lady, she won't escape this time. Not this time, oh no.
Oh, these guys are such bastards. Yeah, I know there's like all of the different castles. Because like there's Girabanya, there's Alamigo, there's Doma Castle, and there's Kugane Castle, all of which are important. And like I think 2 of them are level 70. And I think it's
This is the place. When
Alamigo
was
and
banished,
Kugane Castle?
you swore to leave this life behind. And yet here you are.
Estinian! Yes, Dragoon.
If this be the work of the eyes, what choice do you have but to end it? Or so the boy would say, damn you, Alphino.
Yay! We love Estinian. Yay! If you're all ready, let's depart for reunion in the Azem Steppe. Our route will be somewhat circuitous. We need to return to the Ruby Sea and head north along the coast past Asari. Yeah. Oh, blue quests. What blue quests are these? I don't remember there being blue quests after that. But yay, we have flight! Which ones are these? Someone to deliver... Okay, I'm gonna switch to Monk really quick and we're gonna do these. I don't know what these are. Tell me, have you met Nama? Oh! This takes you to the... that's right, this starts up the quest line for the Namazus. Okay. I think, like, some of this is not available until later, but yeah. The manor can be found in the southwest of Namai. It was originally home to the wealthy family. However, they were murdered when the Empire attacked. These days, a group of Namazu live there. They visit Namai every now and then, coming to trade fish with us. They had shown an interest in some of the trees around here, so I had thought to give them a seedling in return. Although the road to the manor is long and fraught with danger. Would you mind if I asked you to deliver it in my place? If you are willing to help, please collect the seedling and vial of wood vinegar from in front of Fukudo's house. The wood vinegar will help them repel insects. Please deliver everything to the Namazu named Gyotai. Okay. Okay. I do not recall having seen you before. Would you happen to be a traveler? If so, may I request your time? Some of your time. Have you heard of the Lupin? They are a race that appears to be half man, half wolf, and they are known for their skills in combat. They have long served the king of Doma, however. When Doma fell to the Empire, many of them were conscribed into the Imperial Army. Those who refused were forced to live out their lives as bandits. There is one family of Lupin that have called Namai their home for many generations. They have acted as village protectors on countless occasions. We could not have survived without their aid. Their current oldest son has been the family's backbone up until he was forced to enlist. Only the mother and the younger son now remain. The whole village is expected their youngest to pick up where his brother left off. Sadly, he turned out to be one of the weakest Lupin I've ever seen. He has been unable to help the village in any way, much less protect it. The furious appetite his kind possess, we looked upon kindly back when they kept the village safe. But people are not so understanding when the Lupin give back nothing in return. Even so, considering he spends most of his time looking after his sickly mother, I do not believe he is deserving of the village's ire. Assuming you are not just passing through, would you be willing to help the young Lupin? Sure. My thanks. The boy I would have you help is named Kurabana. He lives upon the hills to the west. Okay. Grab that. Okay. So what we will do is we will take care of this. Blood. Hello. Do you have business with me? Ah, the old man put you up to this. He certainly enjoys meddling in the affairs of others. It is as he says, I am not much of a fighter. My bite is as soft as a Moogle's. Of course, I would love to protect the village, just like my brother, but there is a reason he was conscribed and not I. The only thing I am good at is gathering herbs for my mother. I spend the rest of my time trying not to get in the way of other villagers. At any rate, if you have no further business with me, I must head off to grind some herbs and make mother's medicine. Raleigh is spirits. What does this unlock? I don't even know. I have no idea why you are so interested in me, but fine. I shall do battle with one of the nearby beasts if that satisfies you. That is not to say I will prove Fukudo wrong. I am merely doing this to show show that you should not have expected aught of me. Yeah, I don't remember. Bum ba bum ba bum 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 ba bum ba bum ba bum bum Okay. Weird. I don't know why that's... Has there ever been anything here? Or is that, maybe that, or is that where the one fate is? Thank you for intervening. I do hope you have seen enough now to accept Fukudo was right. I am not and never will be a warrior. Hokuto, my brother, is my brother in name only. Now please leave me be. Tell Fukudo that you helped me and once again proved to be hopeless. I don't... What does this even unlock? Why is this a blue quest? Or is it like you have to do this in order to unlock like one of the dungeons at like 70 or something? One of the optional dungeons. Because I know the Swallow's Compass, I think that's optional, right? I think it is. Not great. Hopeless as ever, you say. Hakuro is such a fine warrior. I cannot believe Kurabane does not possess the same potential. There must be some way we can help him, surely. Have him try something besides fighting. I had not thought of that before, but it is quite an idea. It seems my mind has grown slow at my old age. Not all Lupin are born fighters. Let us find Kurabane and blah, blah, yeah. Yeah, seriously, what does this unlock? Is this... It's not like it's a custom delivery. I see you've chosen... I see you have not yet left Amai. I hope you have not come to ask me to fight again. No, we want to know what you can do. Fuko wants me to try carrying rice. There he goes again, meddling in the affairs of others. That said, if it will help the village, then I can hardly refuse. I shall go and talk to... Yep. Dang it. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Kurabane, good to see you. My thanks for your help as well. Adventurer Fukudo. Fukudo has already told me all I need to know. Let us start by having you carry this sack right here. It is a bit on the heavy side, but do you think you can handle it? Do not worry, Shiroshi. I may not be much of a warrior, but I am confident in my strength. Oof. Whatever you do, do not drop it. I do hope he is up to the task. I have seen many a man struggle to complete their first journey to the storehouse. Pray do me a favor. If he struggles along the way, give him some encouragement on my behalf. It may seem like a test of strength, but carrying rice is ultimately a mental battle. I did not expect the rice would be quite so heavy. You got this! Thank you. I really wonder if there's no better way rice could be transported. I've had to check multiple times that it was straw and not a knife that was cut into my shoulder. But thanks to your encouragement, I think I may just be able to make it to the storehouse. Oof. It took every fiber of my being, but I did it. Who knew this would be such a tiring work? Good work, Carabana. As you have noticed, transporting rice is not quite as easy as it looks, but given time, I'm sure you two will become quite good at it. Now, if you now you've had ample time to for rest, make another 3 trips, and then from the storehouse. And your work will be done for the day. 3 trips? I thought that was it. Sorry, I do not think I am suited for this after all. Is that how he responds to the slightest hardship? Then I do not think we will have any use of him. Pray tell Fukudo as much. Isn't he wasn't he making medicine for his mother before all this? Oh, Zowo, I caught Kurobane trying to abandon his duties. It seems he was able to carry 1 sack of rice, but shirked from the idea of carrying 3 more. Admittedly, he is not wrong to think it grueling work. I too struggled to carry even my first load of rice. However, if you continue like this, the whole village will think you weak, a weak-willed coward. I am sorry, Fukudo. You have my word that I will not give up like this again. Perhaps next time we should have you try a job that does not require great strength. So this is a choker. Yeah, let's item comparison. It's better. A little bit, not really. I don't know. It's better in pretty much everything but skill speed. So I guess we'll take it, but I don't know. It's whatever. See what happens. If it immediately kicks it off. Okay, no. It did not kick it off. Good. I have come to the conclusion that Kurobana might be suited to plucking weeds from the paddy fields. Our village name is actually a local term. Yeah. I trust you understand the importance of this task. Do not worry, Fukudo. Weed plucking actually sounds quite nice. I've always enjoyed a little odd job like that. I recall Hayabusa mentioned that he was looking for help, tending to this paddy of his paddy fields. If he will allow you to remove the weeds from his paddies. Zowo, please come. Yeah. Oh, you must be the adventurer I've heard so much about. And Kurobane, nice to see you as well. Is there something you would ask of me? How kind of you to offer. You can never be too careful with those pesky arrowheads. Be sure to take care not to trample any of the rice plants when you are removing the weeds. Why don't you help Kurobane with the work? Adventurer, not many travelers have the chance to experience such a core part of life in Namai. Of course, I've done this before. This is truly not your first time. Very impressive. Well, it is required for the MSQ. Dagnabbit! Freaking... Wait, are you doing this quest as well? Or are you using the frickin' whatchamadiddle? Alright, where is he? There he is. Finished already? Here you go. Where is he? Fine work indeed. I see you made sure to remove the entire weed, including the roots. I also had Hayabusa check my work, and it seems that I finally found a job I can do. Good. However, something did bother me a bit while I was working. Could it be my imagination, but do these patties not smell a little odd? Odd? Is your nose quite alright? I tend to these fields daily, and I have never smelled anything strange. Honestly, I cannot fathom how you think it acceptable to criticize my patties when I have allowed you to work them. Do you make fun of people's children for when you are guests in their homes? Or are you merely moaning because you had to engage in hard labor? Frankly, it matters not. Be gone with you. I am sorry, I did not mean it as an insult. Thank you all for all you have taught me, Hayabusa. I will leave you at once. Come along, Zowo. Let us go speak with Fukudo. Maybe listen to the wolf guy who has a better nose than humans? Jeez Louise, what the frick? Listen to the wolf guy. He has a better nose than you. Tell me, have we at last found a right job for you? Well, yes and no. You're telling me that whilst the job went well, you managed to accidentally offend Hayabusa with a careless remark? Would you care to explain why you could not just keep quiet? It was not my intention to upset him. I was simply surprised by the smell of the paddy fields. Never mind. Hayabusa is a reasonable gentleman. I am sure he only reacted how he did because of how much effort he puts into his work. I will go and speak with him myself. I still cannot forget the smell of those patties. Something is definitely not right with them. I struggled to put to words exactly what was wrong with the order. I just know it was not normal. We Lupin have a heightened sense of smell. This is most likely why Hayabusa himself has not noticed anything odd. Sitting here doing nothing is likely to send me mad. So would you help me look into the source of this stench? Looking into the smell is fine, but take care not to anger Hayabusa any further. Do not worry, Fukudo. I promise you I will not cause any more trouble. First, I would like to visit some normal paddy fields, just to confirm I am not imagining things. Meet me at the ones to the west. As expected, these patties here only smell of, well, rice. Which leads me to think something is not quite right with Hayabusa's fields. Let us revisit the patties we plucked weeds from. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. It is as I thought. These fields have a markedly different scent to the those we just visited. Is the water to blame? Wait, I just heard a noise from nearby. I think it came from the reservoir. Quickly, Zowo, let us check if everything is alright. You should listen to him when you notice when he notices something is wrong. What is that foul creature? I have never seen such a beast before. Zowo, please keep the villagers safe from harm. You got it. Had I known you were powerful, I had known you were powerful, but you might be even stronger than Hakuro. You have my thanks for slaying the beast. My days, that stench is quite something. It is the same one given off by Hayabusa's patties, only much, much more foul. It would seem the creature was indeed the source. As to how it found its way into the reservoir, I can only guess. Perhaps it lost sight of its pack and came here seeking sustenance. The proximity of Hayabusa's fields to the reservoir is most likely where the proximity of Hayabusa's fields to the reservoir is most likely why his were the only ones affected. They should be fine as long as he replaces the water, and recently harvested rice may need to be thrown away though. Perhaps I should also check on the rice in the storehouse just to be safe. But first, let's speak with Fukudo. He will know how best to proceed.
Yay! We did it! We found him a proper job!
What level is this? That is 65. Yes, good. Okay. Back so soon. I just finished explaining things to Hayabusa. There is something you both need to hear. Zowo and I have found the source of the odor that was coming from Hayabusa's patties. It was a creature that had made the reservoir its home. A creature, you say? When Zowo slayed the beast, it released the most foul stench into the air. I really think you should replace the water in your fields. To think there had been a monster lurking nearby the whole time. Kurabana, my sincerest apologies for losing my temper with you earlier. I was foolish to ever believe, for a second, the gossip about you was true. You are a fine lad. I thank you for all you have done. I am just glad that I was able to be of service to Namai. Things could have been much more serious had the beast gone unnoticed any longer. That reminds me, would you mind if I smelt the rice in the storehouse? I am worried it may have also been contaminated. By all means, I doubt my own nose would be much up to the task after all. Actually, Kurabana, do you think you would be up to examining my fields on a more regular basis? If you were to learn the smells of various diseases which affect rice, you would doubtless notice any infections earlier than any of us could. You mean to say I could continue to aid the village? I've never had anyone rely on me before, never mind a whole village. It is somewhat daunting, but I would love to help. Yay! My apologies for eavesdropping, but... Would you mind having a look at my paddy field as well? Akita, you would truly trust me? Are you certain? Why, of course. And do not worry, I will pay you for your work that you do. I would gladly do it for free. I never dared dream that a day when I would be of use to the village would actually come. I can't speak. I owe the fact it has to you, Fukudo, and you, Zowo. Thank you so much. So yeah, that's a question. Do you think we will ever get the Lupin as a beast tribe? It's kind of been on my mind since this point, but yeah. But especially with a new world, part of me really wonders if it might be happening. I think this leads to eventually the Namazu questline. Like, I think you have to do this, as well as, like, some other quests as well to unlock the Namazu, but I'm not 100%. Yeah. Yes, yes, you have business with us. Here's some seedling and some wood vinegar. Oh my, most sincere thanks to the kind people of Namai. Since we began living here, we have been feverishly reading through the manor's collection of books. No easy task it was. One of the books talked of something called hanami. It was described as a tradition of enjoying the aesthetic between aesthetic beauty of flowers. I told the people of Namai of my fascination with the subject. To think they remembered and sent us these gifts. We shall raise this plant so that we too can someday enjoy Hanmai. Yes, yes. Okay, yeah. Okay. Where is he over here, or is he outside? He might be outside. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, am I dumb? There he is. Yes. You look not as one who hails from here. May I inquire, are you a traveler, an adventurer? If so, there's a deed I would ask of you. But before we delve into details, introductions are in order. I am Gyorin. Gyorin I am. Live in this shack with the others like myself. And I, like many, have a dream. Yes, yes. I aspire to become the greatest of merchants, to be rich, to be wealthy beyond compare. And then I have an apron made for me that is mine and mine alone. Yes, yes, that is my dream. Among the many treasures in our shack are a collection of emakimono that someone left behind. Beautiful pictures, wise words. One tells the ancient tale of poor merchant who rose to great heights. Yes, yes, ever since reading that, I have dreamt of doing the same. In that very tale, an able adventurer, much like yourself, appeared, quite clever, quite knowing. He gifted to the merchant his wisdom in his ways, and lo, here you are. It can be no mere coincidence. It is fate, destiny. You must forgive my manners. It is my in my excitement, I neglected to ask your name, your title. Might I have it? Zowo Kaduka, is it? Then I shall call you Zowo. Yes, yes. You will do nicely now. That will do nicely. Now, where were we? Ah, of course. I was hoping to enlist your aid in my rise through the merchant ranks. I am quite forgetful these days. I am. My storehouse lies not far from here. Would you do me the honor of paying a visit? I keep all my wares there, my treasures, my trinkets. I should very much like to hear your honest prize. Yes, yes. Come then, Zowo. You need only follow me. This way, this way. Is it in here? Or is it out there? I think it's out there. Yeah, there it is.
I'll be right back with it. You need only wait a moment. Here we are, my pride, my passion. This is a collection of everything I have come to gather, to own. It is quite remarkable, is it not? Amazing, astounding. Here we have grilled mayflies. Oh, and here's some desiccated toad. And this lovely vase here simply begs to have things placed within it. Does it not? Yes, yes, it does. Well, what do you think? Come now, be honest, be true. What do your eyes see that will fetch a fair price at the market, hmm? None, there's nothing here I would part a single gill for. Too many to count, it's truly a tro fit for a dragon. I'm gonna be mean. I'm gonna be very mean. Are you sure? But I have spent days, years collecting it all. Surely there must be something of value, of worth. I can't. Nevertheless, a dream is a dream, and I shall not relent. No, no, I will find another path to greatness, another way to obtain what people desire, for I am destined to be a merchant of renown, yes, yes. Now, bearing all that in mind, whatever shall I do? Yes, yes, I do believe. An idea has come to me. Fish! People eat fish, and so it stands to reason they must buy them, purchase them. I will take to fishing and provision my own supply, my own stock. I will bring my catch to you, Zowo, and with your adventuring wisdom, you can tell me which fish will sell and which will not. Your kind and mine have very different tastes, different likes. Yes, yes, we do. It will fall to you to enlighten me to which fish agrees with the palates of men. Until then, I shall await you by the water. Oh, the Namazu. They're just pure chaos, aren't they? Bum ba bum ba ba. Bum bum ba bum. Oh, this will not serve. It will not serve at all. No, no. I set out to fish, just as we had spoken about when last we met, but I am ashamed to admit I slipped on some wet stones, and my rod, my pole, it dropped it. I dropped it, lost it. Yes, yes, it is gone. And before you ask, no, no, I could not retrieve it. I am a Namazu of the city, not of the wild. I cast myself into running river, and is tantamount to taking my own life. Will you help me in this, Zowo? Will you find my rod and retrieve it? Return it. It is very dear to me. Yes, yes, it is. Please, I beg of you. I know not where else to turn. Oh, Namazu. Namazu, Namazu, Namazu. Deeper, 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 deeper. Where is this thing? It's gonna be around. Where is it? Did it get in the cracks or something? Why am I not seeing this thing? Is it... It didn't go under, did it? No. Ah, there it is. I'm just blind. Got it. Up to the surface we go. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. My precious pole, my irreplaceable rod. I am but half a man without it. That's a great way to put it. Okay. My rod, you found it. As I knew you would, I owe you a debt of gratitude. My of thanks. Yes, yes, I do. Yet I confess, I admit, I have been thinking on things since I lost it. Yes, yes, much thinking. It occurred to me that all Namazu know are fishmongers. They are. Each and every one. The fact led me to recall another passage I read among the kimono. It said, for one to make their mercantile mark, one must offer something no other merchant does. A new product, a new service. And so I have made up my mind. I will look for another. Ah! Why do you do this to me? I will return to my shack and dwell on it some more. Alright. Once we turn this one in, I think we're going to go ahead and call it for the stream. So, yeah. For those, just a quick reminder that we will be streaming later on tonight. I'm going to take I'm going to rest up before then, and we'll watch the live, FanFest live. But we'll see what happens. So, you may be happy to hear, joyous to hear, I have put faith in my Ame Kimono. Their wisdom, their insight, they have led me to new calling, yes. I have learned there is a pretty price to be paid for certain ores, certain minerals, and so I shall become a miner, a prospector. I fear I may inconvenience you again in this endeavor, as I did in the previous. I only hope you are willing to lend your wisdom again, yes. Okay, but yeah, so that's going to be where we're going to go ahead and call it. So yeah, next time we will go ahead and continue our quest to get this. Oh yeah, we'll continue our quest and all that jazz. Is this a sanctuary? No, it is not. That's fine. But yeah, we will continue Zowo's journey. Big thank you to Latios for helping us out. But yeah, so next Zowo's journey, we will go ahead and finish up this. What are you trading me? What are you trading me? A cookie! A cookie! You give me a cookie! Thank you. Yum yum. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's live stream and are looking forward to the next one. Like I said, tonight we will be watching the FanFest. I'm gonna take I'm gonna get some rest before then. Hopefully it's gonna be okay. We're gonna try and be chill during the stream, but I really want to know all of the information, so we'll see how it goes. The actual sound is gonna be muted because of the fact, except for maybe my voice. I'll put on the pulse thing for that, but you'll understand when yeah, we're gonna just do it for safety. But anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed and are ready for the next one. Next week's schedule is going to be all over the place, so hopefully everything goes smoothly. But anyways, guys, I've been Electro Ninja. Big thank you to Latios once again for helping us out, and I will see you guys next time. But before I go, let's see where Twitch is going. Twitch. Following. Let's see. Let's send you guys here. All right. Cool. That's that. All right, everyone. See you guys next time. But on.